Dear investors, in this video I want to show you how to optimize your portfolio using our tool InvestAid. So we continue with the demo portfolio that we have uploaded last time, and we load the portfolio to optimize. As you can see, we have two assets in our current portfolio. We have an ETF for SP500 and we have an Apple stock. Our initial investment was $10,000 in each, and we hold 30 shares of SPY ETF, and we have 50 shares of Apple. And as you can see in the table below, we have the current value of our portfolio is around $24,000, and the 10% value at risk is 28%. So if you want to optimize this portfolio, you can proceed to the optimization tool tab, and in this tab you will see the same assets as you have previously loaded, just with less information. So we display similarly the current value, and we also allow cash. So what it means is that we allow some reallocation of assets from stocks and ETFs to cash. And as we have shown before, our current value at risk was 28%. And if you decide that this is too high and you want to go lower, we give you the ability to do so. And so in this page you have two options. You can, let's say, maximize return given the risk level, which is the option we're going to use in this video, and you can also minimize risk given the expected return. We will cover this in the next video. And we also have some optimization settings, but we are not going to dive into them in this video. So here we allow the users to select the risk profile, and for example the balanced risk profile corresponds to 15% value at risk, and moderately conservative corresponds to 10%, and conservative corresponds to 5%. Here let's pick 10%, which is a great improvement relative to the current value at risk of 28%. So if we click to optimize the portfolio, we provide several types of outputs. So the first one is the correlation matrix, which basically shows you how correlated your assets are. For example, Apple has a relatively high correlation with SPY, around 77. And but now when we go to the output, what we are trying to get is the optimal allocation of assets across this different tickers. And as you can see, our model is suggesting that you need to have 10% of your portfolio in SPY and 21% of your portfolio in Apple, and the remaining is 68%. So in total that brings you to like 100%, which is your current investment. It's just reallocated, redistributed. And as you can see, this distribution will give you a value at risk of around 10% with the target return of 12%. Target return values are taken from historical data and converted to annual. So this means that 16.9%, that's an annual return of SPY ETF historically, and 41%, that's a historical return of Apple. And here we also assume that cash that you hold, that you don't invest, gets an annual interest rate of 3%. And so just like this, you are able, by redistributing your assets, you are able to bring down the risk profile of your overall portfolio from 28% to 10%, while maximizing your returns.